What's going on, guys? It's your boy XQ420 here, and in today's video, I just want to go over this right quick, okay? Right quick, because I'm going to be speaking about it more during my podcast this week, Inside the Cube. Y'all go check that out. It's usually going to come out on Sunday nights. I'm going to have the link in the description section below for Spreaker. Also, you can follow me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts as well. So go follow the channel. That way you know when I post those episodes. Hey, y'all listening to it, it supports the channel. Supports me here, supports the BitChute, all that stuff. Supports me up there on Spreaker. So I appreciate everybody. We've had some good growth over the past week. A lot of downloads, and I appreciate everybody for going in there and checking that out. Okay? I'm hoping eventually that I'll be able to have folks come up there with me and stuff like that, but I've got to navigate that, as people do have different times. And a whole lot of people that I actually have collaborated with have are more West Coast time zone, so that is a challenge within itself. But that's okay. In the meantime, check it out. It's good. It's good stuff. But I'm going to be speaking more about Israel and what they've got going on during this week's podcast. But I just wanted to bring this out right here because tyranny lives, okay? Tyranny is alive. Tyranny is thriving. Tyranny will bust up in your house and eat all your food, okay? All right? I mean, and leave your cupboards bare, okay? Was it Goldilocks? Leave the cupboards bare, okay? Eat all the porridge, all right? Every bit of it. This right here. Oh, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you know what to do. I don't even know why you haven't yet, actually, if you haven't. So, but this right here. Israel to reinstate indoor mask mandate as the disease that shall not be named. Cases increase. Now, they just recently got rid of Netanyahu, and I thought they were all into the whole vax passport and all that stuff over there. But I guess that fell a little bit by the wayside, or maybe it didn't. Maybe they're still doing it. Okay, I haven't seen a whole lot of reports over there recently, but I did see this right here. Now, the nation of Israel, they will reinstate its indoor mask mandate next week. Now, look, bud, it's next week. Okay. So, if something was happening, right now, when was this put out? June 24th, okay? So, between now and then, it's safe. But once it gets, Sunday of the following week, it's unsafe now. So now you must remask up indoors, okay? And they say that they want to decrease the spread of the disease that shall not be named, okay? But I thought Israel was a success story with folks getting vaccinated. That's what I thought. Everybody came and they talked to me. Well, they didn't come directly to me, but I seen up here. I was like, oh man, Israel, that's the gold standard. If we just like Israel, folks getting the jab, we'd be doing well. We're doing real well. Okay, that's what they told us. We're doing extremely well. But, seems like that's not the case. Now, it does have one of the highest inoculation rates in the world, okay? One of the highest ones. And yet, it still doesn't matter, okay? Now, I want to know what they're running their cycles at, all right? That's what I want to know. I want to know what they're running their cycles at and things of that nature. Because that's key, okay? And I keep telling people they will keep this train running. I know some people are like, dang, QB, why you keep talking about it? Because it ain't over, okay? It may look like it's over, all right, but there's still a battle out there, okay? The war is not yet over. We have not yet declared victory, okay? So I will keep talking about it because as long as the tyranny lives over the disease that should not be named somewhere, I will need to continue to speak about it. Because we look in places like the UK, where they were supposed to have their Freedom Day on the 21st, and Boris Johnson's like, the Delta variant is out there, so about to push it back 4 weeks. And folks are like, okay. I'm like, but they can just push it back into infinity. Look at, Sydney, Australia. They've all of a sudden, they've had a couple cases pop up, which I thought there was zero Zero COVID. That's what I thought. Now they lock him back down. It's like, for what, man? It's like, but these folks are tyrants, man. They've got another agenda. I swear it to you. Now, the CV-19s are Knockman Ash. He must be he must be like the Fauci. You know what I'm saying? The Fauci of Israel. That's what he must be. Of course, he's recommended that the citizens avoid flights abroad, especially if they're not received the jab. And yeah. Receive the jab, okay? That's what we need. That's what's vital to us getting past this hump. It is the jab, okay? Nothing about natural immunity. All jab, all day. We just call that the all jab network, okay? Where you got all jabs all day, okay? We've got jabs for all kind of stuff. Come get your jab here, okay? And we giving them out for free. Can't get no free treatment though when you know, trying to get your insulin or nothing like that. Life saving. That's not free. You got to pay for that in full. I got you. Okay. So, only certain things that save people's lives are free. I got you. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure that we correlate this. Only certain things that supposedly save people's lives are free. Everything else you got to pay for. Okay? If it bankrupts you, it don't make a shit. You're alive, right? You're alive, right? You're bankrupt, but you're alive, right? You've got no money, you ain't got a pot to piss in, you're alive there, right? Okay, I got you. I just want folks to make that correlation, okay? Now, he also says right here, he calls on the public to consider whether traveling abroad is essential. It's highly advisable to avoid non-essential travel abroad. Said this is not the right time to fly with children who are not vaccinated. When's the right time going to be? You see, these people ain't going to let it be a right time until the entire world's jabbed, okay? That's what they want, all right? They want the entire world jabbed. Why is that? I do not know. I've been trying to figure it out for a while. I'm like, what is so special about this particular thing that's got a high survival rate that everybody needs to be jabbed for? I haven't quite put my finger on it. And maybe we're too early into the process on that. As far as the folks who've received the jab to see any type of ill effects potentially. So I mean, I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm like, they're going like to Africa and stuff. These people are still sleeping on dirt floors, man. They can't even eat. They're like, hey man, you want a vaccination? It's like, dog, I like a meal. I mean, shit. I'm talking about a vaccination. I like some food. But you can see my rib cage. It's like, I mean, our priorities are all off kilter. I don't get it. So Ash has also urged anyone who has come into contact with a disease that should not be named to get tested immediately, even if they've been vaccinated. Well, so much for that. You know, I want you to have your vax passport, do all this, do all that, and yet you're still limited in what you can do. Who would have thunk it, okay? Now you've injected yourself with an experimental substance and you get no benefit from it, okay? Now supposedly it's supposed to protect you from the disease that should not be named. But as far as your life, there are no benefits. You have to go through the same stuff, okay? And that's the tyranny. That's tyrannical, all right? Nobody should be having to wear a mask. What's the point of social distancing? You told me it's aerosol. This is what you told me. That is what you told me. So if it's aerosol, how am I going to stop it? What do you want me to do, dog? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What do you want us to do? They don't know. Or do they know? Get jabbed. That's what we want you to do. The jab is the savior of the universe. All right? I mean, it's like, damn, bud. This whole vaccination campaign is probably the weirdest thing that I have ever seen, okay? For me, it's weirder than them talking about UFOs, okay? It's weirder than that, all right? Because I can actually see this stuff come to fruition. I can't see no damn UFO, all right? Or at least I ain't seen one. They say they're out there. there's some people that say that they used to be an alien. All right, and I guess they got converted. All right, they're no longer alien. They're something else. So of course Ash could not explain why the cases were jumping. I don't know. Is it winter time over there now? I don't even know. What season is it in Israel? Is it winter? If it's winter, then I know why. I mean, it's called seasonality, but I mean, damn, bud. I mean, you ain't got to have a PhD to say that. Let me see what season it is in Israel. Okay, they don't look like they're in winter. They look like they're hot right now. April to October. Warm to hot. Virtually rain free. All right. Oh boy, so they ain't in winter right now. But hey, it might have something to do with this Delta variant. Actually, might have something to do with the Delta variant and who that is particularly going after. Okay, I've seen some studies right here recently who's been contracting the Delta variant. All right, but we're gonna leave that for the podcast. All right, we're gonna leave that particular thing for the podcast because if I get too knee deep in here on YouTube, they will give me the full boot. So I've already been deemed as a harmful channel. So they sent me that. They sent me that email that I'm a harmful channel, hurtful and harmful. So that's great. They actually age restricted one of my videos too, 18 plus. I'm like, and it was about the AstraZeneca vaccine. they put an 18 plus rating on it. I'm like, and ain't no pornography or nothing up here. Yeah, like I'm F-bombing. I got my thing hanging out and everything, but I'm just like, okay. And then they sent me right afterwards that, I'm a harmful channel. Not that they were going to, strike anything. It's just that my rhetoric is harmful. So that's fine. My rhetoric will remain harmful when it comes to speaking about folks that are tyrannical, okay? And this is tyrannical, bud. Before you know it, Israel, they'll be back in lockdown, okay? They'll be right back in it. And so all this that you did, the fact that you injected yourself with an experimental jab, made no difference. You don't end up reaping any reward, okay? You have to go through the same noise and the nonsense. When are folks going to wake up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. When are folks going to wake up? Will they ever wake up? Probably not. Folks will rather keep their mind closed and submit to whatever a higher up tells them. Because, if something goes wrong, then it's like, well, I mean, that's what they told me to do. So, I just kind of follow their lead, I mean, I'm just a regular everyday guy. What do I know? Man, just do a little research and stop being ignorant. That's all there is to it. I told you, there's two dangerous people on this planet, okay? The ignorant and the order followers, okay? They're both very dangerous, okay? And they will enslave you, all right? They will enslave you. Their numbers are growing, okay? Their numbers are massive, all right? Ignorant and order followers. They have massive numbers. They've obtained a few people, especially over the past year. So watch out for them. So this is, right here, I'm not shocked. You talking about overseas? I ain't shocked at all. Mask mandates back up. And don't be shocked around here in the U.S. That's why I say stay diligent. When it hits fall and winter, oh, you best believe there's going to be some states talking about it. Oh, you best believe. And then they're going to try to blame it on the folks that ain't been jabbed. Well, y'all created some variants. How the hell I do that? Do I have a variant creating factory in me? Let me know. Is that what I got going on? I got a variant creating factory. It just gets in me and it's like, oh man, boy, we need to change things up and spread a little more. It's like, do what? And be more deadly, supposedly. Man, whatever, man. I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. Israel, boy. Woo! Y'all having it rough out there. That's all I know. So, yeah, like I said, leave y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. This has been your boy SQ420. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.